Welcome back to another Seattle Seahawks franchise mode. Today we are going up against the Denver Broncos here in CenturyLink Field. The Seahawks come into this one 2-0 after winning last week in San Diego, as now we come back home here in Seattle facing the Denver Broncos, the team we beat 43-8 in Super Bowl 48, or in this game mode I believe we beat them 43-20 last year. I can't remember the exact score. It was somewhere around there, maybe 42-28. Regardless, it doesn't matter. We're coming into this one. We got high hopes. It's going to be a good game here in Seattle, Washington. At least we hope for, as we would like to win this game. Wilson's coming onto the field today. He has 542 yards passing, 76% of completion, 6 touchdowns. So second play from the line of scrimmage is a handoff to Lynch. He kind of falls over, but picks up a good chunk of yards, picks up 5 on the play, 3rd and 3 on our own 27. Wilson drops back to pass, looking for somebody, rolling out to his right, scrambling out the pocket, doesn't see anybody, is going to throw it away, and that'll be his first pass of the game. Peyton Manning comes into this one with a 70% completion. You can see the stats. I don't really have to explain it to you, but he is having a good year so far. Kind of slow compared to previous years. So Julius Thomas is going to pick up the first reception from the line of scrimmage for the Denver Broncos. We move to a 2nd and 9 now. They're on their own 34. Peyton Manning dropping back, almost sacked on that play. Sanders will pick up the catch, a gain of 2 yards. 3rd and 7 now on their own 36. Peyton drops back, finds his man, and that man is Demaryius Thomas, I believe, if that indeed was number 88. Now they're on their own 47. 1st and 10, Manning drops back to pass, sees a man, and it's going to be an incompletion due to the breakup by Jerron Johnson. Now it's a 2nd and 10. Manning hands it off to Montee Ball. He's going up the field, picks up a good chunk of yards, but it isn't first down just yet. 3rd and 1 now, handing off the ball again, but this time he gets pushed up a little bit, and he'll pick up the first down. 1st and 10. They're on our 42. Manning chokes off one guy, shucks him off. Shoves, there you go, I was looking for the right word. He shoves a man off, and he ends up completing the pass, but not for much. 2nd and 10 now, they're on our 42. They move back a yard after trying the halfback screen. So, they are trying to drive down the field. 3rd and 12, big drive, big down here, throwing it over to Latimer, I believe, and they will pick up a first down. It's a 2nd and 3 now. Manning drops back. They're driving down the field efficiently, way better than we were on our first drive. So now they're on our 13, 1st and 10, man in motion. I believe that's some guy, Tammy, I believe. He is a man in motion. He's going to be the one that will pick up the reception. 2nd and 4, Manning handing it off to Montee Ball. He tries to go upfield. Can't get into the end zone. They're on our 1 yard line. Can we stop them? 1st and goal here. Manning hands it off the ball once again. Goes to the left side, but he can't get in the end zone. They lose a yard. 2nd and goal now. Manning handing it off once again to that same exact side. We're ready for it, and we stop him. Can we get another stop to possibly only give up 3 points? Anderson going to the left, almost gets into the end zone, but he ain't going to do it. The Seahawks stuff him behind the line just like last week in the San Diego game. Wilson rolls out to his right from the second play of this drive. He throws it to his receiver. He picks up the reception. Now we're on our own 46. 1st down, throwing it to Lynch. He picks up a good chunk of yards on that play, and we pick up another 1st down. We're on their 41 now. We have Curse, the man in motion on that play. We throw it over to Percy Harvin. He picks up a few yards, but not a lot. 2nd and 7 now, dropping back to pass. We throw it to Percy Harvin. He will pick up another reception. Now, if you're going to see here, all of a sudden the colors change. Basically, when the first quarter ended, it glitched, changed, messed up, and yeah, that's why the colors changed. So if you're wondering, that's what happened. Basically, some reason it glitched. But Lynch, he's going downfield, picking up 21 on the play, running, and now it's a 2nd and goal. We're on their 5. Wilson drops back to pass. He sees his man. That's Percy Harvin. I almost said Parcy Harvin, but Percy Harvin is not going to get into the end zone, unfortunately. So we're going to have to try here on 3rd and goal. We throw it to him again, but this time he's in the end zone for a touchdown. And if I want to explain again the glitch, it basically just happened, and it's unfortunate, but we're going to move on to this next play, which is Peyton Manning getting sacked by 2 defensive ends, and that time he is going down for a big loss of yards. But this time, Wes Welker is going to pick up a huge gain, so they get back closer to the line of scrimmage. It makes third down a heck of a lot easier. So Manning drops back to pass. He throws it deep. Maxwell almost picks it off, and it almost falls into the hands of Julius Thomas, the tight end. We're lucky it didn't. So Wilson drops back to pass now. He's throwing it to Percy Harvin. Percy Harvin's putting on the acceleration burst right there. Picks up 9 on the play. 2nd and 1. We're running the play action here. We have Paul Richardson out there, and that's who we're going to throw it to because he is wide open. He's going downfield. He tries to juke a guy, juke the defender, but he unfortunately cannot do that. So we're now on our own 42. Seahawks trying to drive down the field, pick up another touchdown, do something on this drive. So Wilson's rolling out to his right. He sees a bit of a lane. He's going to dive and pick up 14 on the play. So now we move to their 44. 1st and 10. Wilson drops back to pass. It's a quick pass thrown over to Percy Harvin. He's going to pick up 7-6 on the play. 2nd and 4 now. Wilson drops back to pass again. Throws it to Paul Richardson. Once more, as I like that guy a lot. I like him in real life as a wide receiver, and I'm going to like him in this game as well. He's going to be a huge target throughout the year. 3rd and inches now. We're going to go ahead and change the play and audible at the line of scrimmage. We ended off to Marshawn Lynch. He picks up a few yards on that play, but we do pick up the first down. So we're on their 12. We're going to get taken back for a good chunk of yards now. We're on their 22. 3rd and 20. We need 20 yards to get a first down, which we're not going to do it. So we end up kicking a field goal and getting on the scoreboard. So now we're on our own. They're on their own 21. Peyton Manning tries to find one of his receivers, but he cannot. 2nd and 10 now. Denver trying to get back into this one. They're not out of it yet. If they can get a touchdown, a field goal, something, they're right in the mix. They still are. They're 1 possession down. So 1st and 10 now on their own 40 after a good play on the last play that they had, picking up a first down. But instead, this time they're going to get sacked. Peyton's going to be sacked on the play. They move to a 2nd and 17. Manning throwing it away. It seemed like they wanted to do a screen, but the pressure was just too good for Manning to handle. So 3rd and 17, Manning trying to do something. It's a fumble, and once again, another fumble is recovered by the team that loses it, as we just cannot stop him. So here comes Russell Wilson coming out, rolling out to his right. He throws it to Doug Baldwin. Baldwin gets off 2 defenders, shoves him off, and he's going all the way down the field for the touchdown. I tried doing some type of celebration type thing, showboating, etc. But this time, Doug Baldwin makes a tremendous play. I believe if you look at that right there, that's probably roughing the passer. But regardless, look at that touchdown by Doug Baldwin, getting off 2 defenders, shaking them off, and he gets all the way down the field into the end zone for the touchdown. The Seahawks take a 2-possession lead. It is now 14-point differential so far. This one's thrown deep. It's going to be intercepted by Richard Sherman. He's going to pick up the interception, jukes out 1 defender, and he picks it up. Something he didn't do in Super Bowl 48, which would have been really cool if he could have done that against Peyton Manning. And that is a great job by Richard Sherman. He just leaps so high up in the air, picks up his first interception of the year. So now we will get the ball back now. Great field position. We picked up 10 yards since that interception. We pick up 2 yards to pick up the first down on that play. We're on their 35, 2nd and 7, throwing it to Percy Harvin. He's juking defenders out like it's no hard thing. Good job by the Seahawks, doing a decent job driving down the field. We ended up settling for the field goal, so now we're up by 3 possessions. We're driving. We're doing great things in this game. You can see by the differential in yards, their defense is not bulked up whatsoever, as the best offense is getting creamed by the best defense so far. So 20-3 now. Manning is going to try and do something a little bit different on the first drive. It's not going to do much. They're going to go 3 and out, and we're going to get the ball back immediately. We're handing off to Marshawn Lynch. He makes too big of a cut. If he doesn't make as big as a cut as he did right there, it's possibly a touchdown. We're doing the read option here. If Marshawn Lynch blocks that guy right there, I think we get a lot more yardage on that one. We're running the halfback screen here. Lynch is going down the field. We'll pick up 8 on the play. We end up settling for another field goal, but it's points nonetheless. We're getting more and more out of the advantage to win this game. Peyton Manning throws it to one of the Thomases. I didn't see his number, so unfortunately, I don't know who or which one it was. So now they're on their own 44. Manning dropping back to pass, trying to find somebody open. So much time in the pocket. He gets it to Julius Thomas. Thomas will not pick up the first down, so it's a 3rd and 1. Here comes Manning, changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Handing off to Monte Ball. Or no, I don't think that was Monte Ball. I'm not really sure, but they do not get the first down. So their drives have just been coming up short. I see Doug Baldwin. He's kind of moving around, trying to get the ball right there. He does pick up the reception. There's a 2nd and 4. Now we're throwing it to Doug Baldwin again. He picks up a first down, even though the first time he couldn't. This time he does. Wilson rolling out to the right immediately from the pocket. He's going to run down the field and pick up 12 on the play. We're driving down the field. We're on our own 47. Wilson drops back to pass. Tries to get it to Marshawn Lynch, I believe, but it's way too high. We will end that drive with no points. Manning dropping back to pass now. He's trying to find somebody. So much time in the pocket, and just finally somebody gets open. Defensive backs and linebackers, you can't expect them to block or defend as long as they did, and not give up a reception, but it was great offensive line play. We just couldn't get to the quarterback on our defensive line. 3rd and 4 here, Manning dropping back to pass. He throws it over to Julius Thomas. He's getting slammed pretty hard there by Jerome Johnson, I believe. So now they're on their own 44, 1st and 10. Manning dropping back to pass. He throws a quick pass over to Julius Thomas, I believe, once again. Actually, I think that was Demaryius Thomas. Not 100% positive. 88 and 80 are two different numbers. 88 is Demaryius. But here you can see two guys getting shoved off, and Anderson picks up the reception. Peyton Manning, I did not know that you were a running back. Now they move to our 25-yard line. Manning throws it to Wes Welker. He's going to pick up a first down. They're driving down the field. They would like to get into the end zone for the first time today. Manning drops back to pass. He's going to get sacked, though, by Cliff Averill. He will pick up the sack now. They're on our 17. They move to a 2nd and 15. Throw it over to Welker. He's been a big target for them when they needed to pick up yardage. So we'll face the Redskins next time around. Obviously, we have a bye week, but then we go on the road to the Redskins. So this one's thrown to Wes Welker. He's going to pick up the touchdown. I believe a 3rd and 5 was the call, or the down right there before it. So now we come out on offense. We would like to do something here. Keep this game out of reach. And this right here is a great play by Zach Miller, picking up the reception and getting down the field. On our own 49 now, we're throwing it to Miller once again. And Miller has just been a huge target in this game, and all games basically that we've played with him. So we're on their 24 now. Wilson drops back to pass, rolls out to his right. He finds Jermaine Kearse, picking up 20 yards on the play. It is now 4 yards away from being inside the end zone. We'd like to change up our red zone stats and get in for this one. Lynch going to pick up the touchdown. He runs in after the pitch to him. So the Seahawks take a bigger lead. It is now a 3-possession game once again. So with that being said, can we hold on to this lead on defense here, as Peyton Manning's coming out after a good drive that they set up? Their defense cannot get their backs on offense. So 2nd and 18 now on their own 8. Manning dropping back to pass. Doesn't seem any open, but he does do a halfback screen, and it's not working out at all for them. 3rd and 20 now. Manning getting ready to call the play, changing it up. Hikes the ball. Drops back to pass. Looking for somebody, and he finds Sanders, and Sanders is going to pick up a first down. We've got to work on those 3rd down and longs. We just cannot stop the team that is going for them. So now they're on their own 43. Manning drops back to pass. He's getting sacked once again by Cliff Averill. We move to a 2nd and 16 here. Manning getting ready to hike the ball here. He hikes it, drops back to pass once again. You can basically tell that they're just going to be passing the ball. A big-time tackle by Earl Thomas that probably stopped a touchdown or maybe another 20 yards on that play. They're on our 47 now. Manning drops back. He's going to get sacked by Tony McDaniel. He'll pick up the sack on that play. Manning drops back to pass once more, throwing it to Julius Thomas. He shakes off one defender, stiff arms them, and now we move to a 3rd and 1. They're on our 38 now. Manning drops back to pass, looking for somebody. He had 2 guys wide open there, and Sanders will pick up the first down. Like I said, we got to work on the 3rd downs, the 3rd down and longs, just any 3rd down for that matter. So Manning drops back to pass once again, gets it over to his favorite receiver, I believe, in Demaryius Thomas. They're on R8 now, 1st and goal. Wes Welker is also a big addition as well. So throwing it over to Hillman. He will pick up the touchdown, but look at this little glitch here if I do indeed show the replay. I hope I did. Okay, so if we see the replay here, he just he just glided. It was really weird when that did happen, but regardless, it's cool. So now, onside kick. Deshaun Shed. He gets the ball. Here he goes all the way for the end zone. My gosh. Deshaun Shed, what an amazing play by him to get the ball and just run it in the end zone. When this play happened, I didn't expect them to go for an onside. I thought they knew they were already out of the game, but they did. We get the touchdown, and that just put them away. It really did. That was just amazing. A tremendous play by Deshaun Shed. He picks up a touchdown return on the kickoff. So it's a 2nd and 11 now on their own 17. Manny's just trying to do something to possibly put them back in this game. But their defense has not been good, and same with their kickoff team as well. 3rd and 1 now on their own 27. They get a false start. It's going to put them back even more. So Denver Broncos are not looking good here as the 2-minute warning approaches. 3rd and 6. Manning throwing. Demaryius Thomas will not pick up the first down, and that'll do it for their drive. No, it will not. They are going for it. A 4th and 2, and it does work, but the ball is fumbled. This time we finally pick up the fumble. My gosh, if you see that right there, nobody almost picked up the fumble. I wasn't surprised. I believe it was Julius Thomas who lost the ball. I wasn't surprised that he didn't pick it right back up. I mean, I was really surprised that he didn't do that. So that would basically do it for this game, guys. We're just handing off to Lynch, trying to end this game. I tried getting him to 100 yards, but I couldn't, unfortunately. So that would basically do it for this game. We're just running out the clock, trying to, basically up the stat sheet, as this game has already been basically a blowout. Kind of like the last game that we played against them, at least in the Super Bowl preseason, doesn't really count, guys. So we move on to the end of this game. We win 38-17. I hope you enjoyed this game. We are 3-0. Our next one will be against the Washington Redskins in Washington. We pick up a huge victory. We are 3-0 to start this season. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave me a like, a comment, and possibly subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.